Hey everybody, so I've already started decorating for Christmas and I wanted to share with you what I have done so far. I know it's kind of early, but I really wanted to start. I'm kind of excited, so here we go. So this is my craft room. This is where I paint, I draw, I do all my crafts. The cats come in here. I have their litter box in here. I have 3 Siamese cats. And I also have my Western box turtle I got in Colorado in 1994, so she's 23 years old and she's resting right now. But anyway, I keep this tree in here mainly for the cats. I purchased it at Target probably 15, 16 years ago, and it's got a base on it. It's really nice. It's kind of fluffy. I think it's seen better days, but it's okay. That's the first tree. So this is my shabby chic bedroom. I also have 2 more Siamese cats, and this is kind of like their bedroom. I just purchased this tree at Walmart and it was $25. It's a 4-foot tree. I think it's so pretty. It was already pre-lit, so I didn't have to worry about putting lights on it. And it's got a stand. I didn't want to put it on the floor, so I thought I'd put it on my vintage ottoman. And I also wanted to collect vintage Christmas ornaments, so I went on eBay and I bought a whole bunch of ornaments that are antique. And I've put it on the tree. I really like that. And this one I got at Joann Fabrics. It's a little bird with feathers and earmuffs, sparkly earmuffs. So cute. Their Christmas ornaments right now are 60% off, and they have great ornaments. I got these as well. A package of, I think, 12. Really cute. They're small. And then I got her at a thrift store, and she's got ice skates, little snow bunny, so cute. And I love vintage Christmas ornaments, and she, I believe, is from the 50s, and I'm totally obsessed with Christmas ornaments from the 50s. I think the detail that they put into these ornaments is amazing. And I just think they're so cute, and you cannot you cannot find anything like that right now, so it's just adorable. So I keep her on the dresser. And then I recently created this little garland. I also collect vintage Christmas postcards, so what I did was I punched holes at the top of each postcard, and then I ran a string through the hole. And it looks like a little garland, so it's kind of vintagey looking. And I have this wreath as well. I purchased this at Target probably 10 years ago. And I still have it, and I put a ribbon at the top. And I have a nail through the front. So anyway, I love that. And now we're going to go downstairs. I put garland on the staircase. And I don't know if anybody's familiar with the Bodabra, but you can make professional looking bows with ribbon with the Bodabra. And this is huge, and it has wire. This is ribbon with wire. And I made that with the Bodabra. I am just amazed because I am terrible at making bows. I could never just make it without the Bodabra, so it comes in handy. I didn't have the lights going all the way down. I probably should have. I don't think it looks right, but I like it. Anyway, I put some berries, fake berries on here, and I also have on all the garland in the house, I have the string lights that you put batteries in, and then you just turn it on. You don't have to plug it in an outlet. And I love that about those lights. And I get those at Michael's. This is the living room. And I probably should have turned more lights on. But anyway, I do have more garland over here, and I put some berries and some pine cones. Just threw it on there. I guess you can tell I did. But anyway, I just wanted a little bit of color. I had no berries, and then I decided to do it. So I think it looks better with the berries. And then I love using vintage bowls, and I put greenery and Christmas bulbs in there. I think it looks great. It looks like you've really tried, but you really haven't. You just throw it in there and it looks great. And then I have a little Christmas tree here, and then I have an identical one over here on this table, which I love. And then I want to move the camera slowly because I know if I do it too fast, it's just ridiculous. It looks very wobbly. And I have this here. I love hanging things on these knobs. I think it looks really classy. And then I have garland up here, and again I use the lights. It's a 20 light, I believe, string, and you just put the batteries in, 2C batteries, and you turn it on. You don't have to plug it in. I love that. I made some bows for the sides, and I have my fake plant here. I have a vintage Santa. No peeking, sneaking, or shaking. And then I have my garland on the fireplace. I have one bulb I noticed in there. I don't know why. I don't have any more. But I purchased the berries at Michael's with the silver twigs. I love those. I think it accents it really well. So I put that on there, and this is attached to wire and a nail on the back of the fireplace because otherwise it will totally fall off. So I have to do that or else I'll have a total mess on my hands. Anyway, I decorated the tree this morning. I got this tree skirt at Michael's. It was $40 and I got it on sale for $17 because last week they had a huge sale. So I was really lucky that I got that. I love plaid. And then I decorated the tree this morning, made a bow with the Bodabra. I love that bow. Put some Christmas bulbs on that I got at Michael's. They were on sale. And then put some ribbon, and I actually made these bows for the tree. I took 2 different ribbons and I made these bows. I saw someone do that on YouTube and I thought it was so unique, so I had to do that on the tree this year. And it's got wire hooked to it, so I just attached it to the tree. And I'm really happy with this tree. This tree was very cheap. We got it at a thrift store probably 4 or 5 years ago. And I do have something in the tree. You've probably seen this before. I don't know where it is exactly. Oh, here it is. It's a stick, and it smells like pine, so it's like you have a real tree when you don't. So I have a few of these in the tree right now. It smells really strong like pine. And then I have more ornaments over here. I have a little puzzle over here. It's a box. My mom gave that to me. And then I have more garland over here with the berries, with the string lights. I have an angel with a horn. And then I have a Santa here. And I just did this today. Sorry for the mess. I love taking a tray and putting pine cones, candles, berries. I've got some wood in here. I love doing that for centerpieces, so I did that. Now in the family room, I have another mantle, and I made these bows with the Bodabra. I have some candles and some more garland. This time I have the Christmas bulbs with the berries, and I have the silver twigs in that. And I also did some bows here. I've got my reindeer, another Christmas decoration, another bow, so I'm quite happy with the mantle, how it turned out. I love this mantle. It's very festive. Every year I make a tray, and again I take a vintage tray, I put some pine cones, candles, and then I'll add some glass or silver to it. So this one is very wintry looking, and I have it in the family room here. I usually don't light the candles. Actually, this is not a real candle. This is the kind that you turn on. That's a real candle though. And then in our library, this is my favorite room in the house. I absolutely love the library. I have a tree in here. It's kind of pathetic looking. I'm using the Martha Stewart Christmas bulbs from years ago, and they're not glass, so if the cats knock them, they won't break them. A nice tree, and I have a vintage Santa next to it. I have another Santa here, and I have a Christmas bulb here I got off eBay, and then I have more Garland with a candle in the middle. I may put a candle on this side and the other side, so I might change that. Anyway, I'm all ready for Christmas. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.